He turned his foot almost 90 degrees from the basket to get behind the three-point line. They've got McDaniels on Jokic, a different look here so they can switch everything with him. They've got Gobert hiding out on Watson. Into the middle, it is Watson. Good rotation by Randall. Watson has to get off the ball. Down to 8. This is Murray. Engages Gobert under the hoop. Gobert on the late switch. Murray, tough fading three. Oh, it just spins out. Here comes Anthony Edwards against Jones. Gobert looking to post up inside on Murray. McDaniels. Finger roll. Oh, he left it short. And then Jokic is so good at drawing that foul. He has drawn a ton of those loose ball fouls in this game. Chris Finch challenged that foul call, which I didn't think was a great one to begin with because it was a non-shooting foul and the Wolves didn't have a clear recovery. However, he lost it, and now the Wolves are down to one timeout. They're going back to McDaniels on Jokic, switching up the looks nearly every time. Here comes the double. Underneath, Watson, great pass. Gobert comes over, but Jones is on the backside for the offensive rebound cleanup, and Denver back up by 6. Wolves have to get something here. They need a 3. Edwards off the screen, twists it, gets the look, can't get it. Rebound Gobert. He got all the way in from the outside. He wanted a foul. They get it back to Edwards, and he's going to get fouled on a 3. Oh, that is a really bad foul by Denver. All 3 free throws for Anthony Edwards, and now the Wolves can play defense and have a chance to tie on the other end of this if they get a stop. They're going back to McDaniels on Jokic. They'll switch it early. Now it's Edwards on Jokic. Gobert creeping up. Now his man cuts in. Murray trying to run the time down. McDaniels is still on Murray. Murray working on McDaniels. This is going to be a 0-pass possession. No, it's a pass to DiVincenzo who has the steal. They throw it ahead, and McDaniels gets the easy dunk. And they do get it into the soft hands of Jokic, who's fouled. Now the question that's the scourge of clutch calls these days, as Jokic is telling him which way. He told Spencer Jones where to go to defend DiVincenzo. He wants him on the inside of him so he can't go back door. Are they going to foul or not? Looking to get it to Edwards. Into the corner, steps away, and hits! What a play drawn up there. He basically posts up inside the 2-point line and then stepped away in one motion so they couldn't foul to get a 3. They drew up a fadeaway 3-pointer for him in the corner. Great play call that Anthony Edwards could execute against Murray.
Take a look at his feet.
And that is a 3-point field goal. He turned his foot almost 90 degrees from the basket to get behind the 3-point line. Jokic will get it pretty uncontested off the backboard. Close as you could hope for there. So an unlikely overtime period in Denver. Anthony Edwards with 6 points in the last 30 seconds as Gobert wins the tip. Minnesota will have a chance to take their first lead in forever. Edwards feeling confident now, working on Watson, knocks him back. Off the glass, beautifully, 2-point Minnesota lead. He's going to pick up Murray as well. They'll stick with this McDaniels on Jokic strategy, and they're going to go right into the post now, but Gobert is lurking off of Spencer Jones. He's committing a defensive 3 seconds right now, but there's a foul out top in the screening action. After the foul, Gobert still hanging out on Jones. They want to screen for Murray with Gobert not guarding him with Jones, but McDaniels picked him up. Jones with that A-frame jumper. Missed it, and DiVincenzo, a good rebounding guard, tips it to Edwards. Edwards is feeling it. Goes behind the back on Watson. He's jailbreak to the rim and fouled. Rejected the screen up top. He's got 2 free throws. Edwards had both free throws. Minnesota by 4. They get the switch. Now they want to post up Jokic at the elbow on Edwards. Gobert lurking. Steps over. That's Jones in the corner. Doesn't want that 3. Randall, great rotation out to Hardaway. And it's tipped around. DiVincenzo's going to have it. 2-on-1 will go right in. And he smoked the layup, but he's fouled. 2 DiVincenzo free throws. Clear foul on the arm by Murray. Chris Finch staying with DiVincenzo despite his horrible shooting night. Murray rejects the screen, goes right in. Gobert stopped him, but it's out of bounds. Denver will have it again. This strategy by Chris Finch of keeping Gobert on Jones, but then also being able to switch the Murray-Jokic action, keeping Randle out of it, has been awesome. They'll go back to the strategy of McDaniels switching on to Murray from Jokic. Randle now is pre-switching on to Jokic. They're doing all sorts of different stuff here. Jokic, he's got Jones open in the corner. Another miss. DiVincenzo tipped it, but right to Watson. Here's a three from Hardaway. Well short. Great box out by Gobert underneath. Minnesota can take now a 3-possession lead. Edwards waves everyone away. He wants Gobert to set the screen. Big three, Edwards. Yes! And it's a 9-point game. What a run by the Wolves. Murray now has lots of work to do as Denver hasn't scored in the overtime. Jokic immediately comes off the screen to drain a three. You had a feeling that's what they might go to because they needed a three and they're not going to get through the screen on Jokic off the ball. They don't want to switch that. Edwards off the Gobert screen. He'll take a fading three. That's off. Gobert rebounds among 3 guys. Tried to go up with it, and he really should have passed that one out. He didn't have the shot. Here's Hardaway Jr. in transition, and that's a 3. It's within 3 all of a sudden in 2 possessions. Edwards still guarded by Watson, who looks exhausted here. They're going to go to the Edwards-Gobert pick and roll again. Jokic is up. Swing it to McDaniels. McDaniels against the closeout of Murray. Oh, good movement there by Randle. He plows in. They're going to call this a blocking foul on Murray. Randle's 2 free throws put the Wolves back up 5. Replay showed that Murray was moving. Same play they just ran. Another Jokic 3. The same thing. They don't switch it. McDaniels can't get through it. That's a center being guarded by a small forward. He usually gets through screens on guards. Great screen set by Spencer Jones. 2 threes in a row for Jokic off that play. Now Edwards, as they go under on him, they didn't want to switch it. Gobert tried to yoke it with one hand again. He could have come down with the rebound. Denver can tie it here. Murray almost went down. Randle bothering him. Really intense defense by Randle, but too intense. He fouled him. Now McDaniels is back on Murray. They've got Edwards guarding Jokic. They'll switch this. McDaniels gets into Jokic's path. Jokic bludgeons his way in, and he hooks it to tie the game at 126. Amazing comeback by Denver. They have had their own 11-2 run. Randle going to come off the Gobert screen. Jokic is back. Randle pulled the 3. Not a good decision there. If Jokic is back, get into the paint. Murray off of 2 screens. Jokic with Gobert on him. Gobert knocked it away. Jokic tried to tip it. It's still loose. Gobert went for the steal. He did get it at midcourt. No, a foul. So here's the replay. Gobert, yeah, he gets him right on the wrist. It looked like he ran through the ball. Great challenge by David Adelman. That's going to foul Rudy Gobert out of the game. That was free throws for Jokic, and he's got 48. Edwards has been dominant in the pick and roll. They've got Randle now being guarded by Jokic. Edwards rejects it, drives, and laid it in. Beautiful move there. Edwards wanted the and one too. He can't believe it. Again, Edwards rejecting the screen. He's been great with that. They'll try to switch the Murray-Jokic action again, but they don't have Gobert behind the play right now. It's Naz Reid instead. Here's a 3 by Murray off the pick and roll. Edwards too late getting up because he rejected the screen the other way. They get it into Edwards. They got to go quick here. It's got a 2-for-1. I don't know if they're going to get it. Edwards trying to get off the ball. No, stolen by Watson. And a foul. Jokic drawing yet another loose ball foul. And he'll have a chance to ice it at the foul line. Edwards comes off the screen. Jokic is up. The pass just not good enough. Peyton Watson coming in from behind. McDaniels probably needed to meet this pass a little better, but it was a weird bouncer against the pressure. That's where Anthony Edwards has just got to get better, is as a passer in those situations. Jokic, oh, he missed the first. Wolves got to push it here. They need a 3, down 2 possessions. Edwards on the attack, goes for the quick 2, and he dunks it. Now that's a quick 2, but they're going to say it was delay of game on Edwards. Is that what we're going to say? Yeah, he tried to knock the ball out of his hands. Great call. What was he doing? So 1 quick free throw. If the Nuggets can get it in here and get fouled, That should be it. And they are going to give Jokic the foul. So Anthony Edwards thrown out of the game. So that would do it. Denver able to close out with free throws. From there, 142-138. Nikola Jokic, 56 points, 15 assists, 16 rebounds, 5 on the offensive glass, 22 of 23 from the foul line. He drew all manner of crazy fouls in this game. 4 of 6 from 3, hit the 2 biggest shots of the game in the end when they were trailing by 9 in overtime. Hit 2 threes coming off a screen. Just shows how absolutely ridiculously versatile Nikola Jokic is. And with all the Denver guys out, Cam Johnson, Christian Braun, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic still wills them to victory over a full strength Wolves team.